Hey YouTube, I'm Daver.
And I'm Jer.
And we're the Fragrance Bros.
JC, my initials.
DJ.
FB.
Okay, alright.
Alright.
It's late.
Yeah.
Alright. Coming at you this time again with another review for the Shootout series. This time reviewing Gucci Pour Homme 2. Let's get to it. Date introduced is 2007. Classified, I can't really find a classification. I'm just going to say it's an Oriental just because I'm not really sure.
Spicy, yeah.
Yeah. Spicy Oriental.
Yeah.
The notes are violet leaf, bergamot, pimento, cinnamon, black tea, olive tree wood, tobacco leaves, musk, and myrtle.
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 Is that a kind of wood?
I think so.
Myrtle tree?
I think so.
Okay.
Longevity. What'd you get on longevity?
The longevity on this fragrance is actually pretty great. I get excellent longevity.
Okay.
It lasts a long time. The next question is not so great.
Yeah.
But yeah, excellent longevity.
Yeah. To me, I got average longevity.
Really?
Which is fine.
Yeah.
What about projection?
It's not that great.
Yeah.
It's known for being pretty poor.
Yeah.
But I have noticed, like, within the first hour or two, it projects really well. I get a lot of notices and compliments. Very much a compliment getter.
Yeah.
But, after like 2 hours, it gets really close to the skin. I can still smell it as I move around all day, which is good enough for me.
Yeah.
But not anyone else.
Does that girl at work that hates fragrances, does she like this?
She said, "It's okay." That's like a shining
She
A.
sucks.
She
Yeah,
just
that's
sucks.
right. That's right.
The X.
Is she related to Oscar the Grouch?
She is. Yeah. Eeyore.
That's right. Yeah, I got poor projection out of this as well, which that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see.
But I'm going to talk about why that's okay with me in a few minutes.
Yeah. Season, definitely spring and fall.
Yeah.
Day, night, probably better at night in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. Spring and fall. Someone said that this was their spring and summer scent. To me, this fragrance has a warming quality.
Yeah.
I don't screw with it in the summer.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost dangerous. Like I've said before, I'm a hot-natured guy, so I don't need to feel hotter.
Right.
In the summer heat, it's going away.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, it has that spicy quality to it, which is great for fall.
Yeah.
And spring.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Purpose, date, formal, work.
Yes. Add something to that. If you were going to spend a day at home and do nothing, this is what I want to wear.
Okay.
This is to, like, if I have nothing to do all day. Day I don't feel like doing anything.
Wow.
Yeah. It's anyway. So, if you're not doing anything, you're gonna stay around the house, read a book, or just kind of mess around. Like, to me, this is a great fragrance for that because it's pretty much for you anyway.
Yeah.
So you'll be smelling. You'll be alone. It smells fantastic. It's very relaxing and calming.
Yeah.
Like I could see laying on a couch and reading a book.
Yeah.
It's smelling like this and just working. Cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Cup of tea.
What does this remind you of? Cup of tea.
Yeah. I get like a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah.
A lot of cinnamon. I get the violet leaf and I get the tea. Those are the main notes that I notice. So tea for me is like the main thing.
Yeah.
Like a cinnamon tea thing. It smells spectacular. It smells to me, it actually reminds me more of winter.
Okay.
I don't wear it in winter because it doesn't perform well at all.
Yeah.
I might as well not wear it. But because of that cinnamony tea thing, it reminds me of cold weather.
Yeah.
That's what I get from
I
it.
can see that.
Can you?
Yeah, that's right. Reminds me of a really spicy tea.
There you go.
I totally get the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Get the cinnamon, the tea. I do get a little bit of violet leaf, and I get a little myrrh in there as well.
Okay.
And this is not very sweet at the top.
Yeah.
It gets a little sweeter as time goes on.
Yeah.
For me, that's kind of a downside because I like sweet fragrances, and especially with tea. Okay, we live in the South.
We do.
All right. So the tea is sweet tea.
It is.
So when I think of tea, I think of sweet tea.
Southern sweet tea.
But that's cold tea.
Yeah.
Obviously. But hot tea, I think of sweet tea. Okay.
Hot teas are not very prevalent down here.
Yeah.
They really are not. They're not a big deal down here. Sweet tea, cold iced sweet tea.
Yeah.
So that's not an area that we're particularly comfortable with or familiar with. At least I'm not.
Yeah. And I actually do enjoy hot tea.
Really?
I really like tea. But again, I make it sweet.
Yeah.
Or at least sweet enough, because I do not like the bitter quality of tea.
Yeah.
Which this kind of has that little bitterness to it, which is more like just kind of a smelling like steep tea without adding anything.
Black tea.
Like black tea.
Yeah.
which is unique, you know. I think others would probably like the unsweetened nature of it, but I kind of have a sweet tooth, and my fragrances are sweeter anyway, so I like sweeter fragrances. So again, some people will like it, some people won't.
Yeah.
At the end, I get kind of a musky dry down, but that tea is still hanging on.
I still get cinnamon.
Do you really?
From start to finish, yeah.
Wow.
I pick out that cinnamon. It's just on me to get the whole time.
I think this is perfect for fall because of that. I mean, I think it's a fantastic fall fragrance.
Yes.
And to me, this has a professional quality about it.
Interesting.
That goes really well with like a suit and tie. It's a really unique take on masculinity.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Yeah.
I think this is great for a man with a professional career, like has to wear a power suit. I think that's really great.
Wow.
And because it doesn't scream, I think that's a good thing, especially for someone maybe you don't want it to scream.
Yeah.
You don't want a fragrance that screams that much. So,
yeah.
Definitely a winner in the Gucci line. Probably the best in the Gucci line, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
To me, this has two applications for me, or where it works best. Number one, to me, this is a very intimate scent. Like to me, this is like showdown scent. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
Because it's close to the skin, it's warm, it's spicy. To me, it's like it's a good between the sheets kind of scent.
Okay.
And the other use, like you said, professional. It's great if you're wearing this because it's close to the skin. Let's say that you are the boss or a team lead or some sort of thing like that. And let's say that you have to kind of come over next to a person to show them something work related. Yeah. And they catch a whiff of you. It kind of conveys something about it. It's very positive. You know what I mean? Like I'm professional. You know, like it's an inviting thing. Yeah. I think it could almost engender trust in a way. Yeah. So it's a good thing because you have to get close, even if it's another man and you're not gay. I mean, if you're just close to another man, it has a I don't know. It's good masculine quality. I think it comes across well.
I think so too.
When you get in close quarters, not in a sexual sense. So.
Yeah. This is dry, spicy, warm, and a little woody. Yeah. And I really, you know, I dig it for what it is. Bang for buck. This is $73 for a 3.4 ounce. That's about average. Yeah. I'd say.
It's hard to find a good deal on this.
Yeah.
This and Gucci Pour on One, which is not discontinued. You can find it right now on Gucci's website, by the way, just so people know. The cheapest that I see it is around $60. Whereas for a lot of other designer fragrances in this size, you can get them for like 40-ish. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but it's harder to get a good deal on for whatever reason. Yeah. So
the Gucci line is a really weird line. Yeah. It has some like I'm not sure where they're wanting to fit. Like, are they wanting to do like the Davidoff thing? Yeah. And go to mass market appeal like with Gucci Guilty? Yeah. And everything's going to go to Walmart? Yeah. Or are they trying to do like
Dior,
or Chanel? Because this $73 and that's it. Yeah. That to me connotes that you're wanting Chanel and Dior quality. Yeah. And I think you probably get that with this fragrance.
I think so too.
But you don't with other ones. Yeah. Of their line.
You can get it at Sephora.
Yeah.
Now not at our Sephora.
Okay.
Wait.
I think you can.
Maybe you can. Yeah. It is at Sephora, but it's not at a lot of other places. Yeah. So it's kind of weird. But for me, I love this fragrance. I would pay $73 for it. I'll pay MSRP any day. Yeah. To me, it's a good bang for the buck, but just because I have strong feelings about it. So. Yeah. Do you get a lot of compliments from this? When people can smell it, yes. Okay. When people can smell it, I get like very strong compliments, like, "Oh my God, you smell amazing." Wow. I mean, like really, really good ones. Unfortunately, you got to catch people in the first couple hours. Yeah. But you know, my wife, when we're close, she can smell it, and she still feels that way about it. So. Yeah. My wife thinks it's okay. She thinks it's a little too strong and didn't like it that much. Okay. But I think she overall thinks it's okay. Well, she's wrong, but that's okay.
Yeah, you know. Final rating.
5 out of 5.
Okay.
I didn't say this yet, but this is in my top 5 fragrances of all time. Okay. Of all time. Up to this point. I love this fragrance. I will always have some of this stuff. I'm getting low. Need to buy another one. Yeah. 5 out of 5. Amazing. Amazing fragrance. Wow.
To me, this was hard to rate because I went back and forth between 4 and a 3. I do like it. To me, whenever I wear it, I think it's probably not me when I wear it. And that, to me, puts us down to a 3. Sure. And especially because I don't like how dry and unsweet it is as far as a tea-based fragrance. Yeah. It doesn't need to be like tea for 2, which is really sweet. Yeah. But I was just kind of expecting just a touch more sweetness in there, or touch this and that. Yeah. And whenever I wear it, it just doesn't feel like I'm comfortable in it. Sure. That much. But I don't think it's a bad fragrance at all. I think it's a good fragrance, but just not for me.
Just doesn't fit you.
Doesn't fit me. So 3 out of 5. So I think that's that. Thanks, YouTube. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think about Gucci Pour Homme 2. And we'll talk to you next week.
Yep.
We're the Fragrance Brothers. Bye.
Bye. There you win.